Hey everybody, welcome to episode 10 of my 1996 Ford Ranger XLT flare side project. So it's been a long time doing, and I'm just about ready to take this baby out. It's been registered, I got plates for it. I've got this dent in the hood, and I'm just, debating whether or not I should remove the entire hood. It's only 2 screws here and 2 screws there. Disconnect the hood light and then just remove it. Then I could take it onto the lawn or something and put like a 2x4 on the bottom and just hammer away and try to get that dent out. Or I could just leave it, or I could Bondo it, or I could just get a new hood, or go to a junkyard and find one. I'm sure they're relatively inexpensive. Anyway, so buffed out the chrome here. Looks pretty good. Also, the windshield wipers were in complete disarray, so I removed the windshield wiper arms and painted them, as well as the panel over here. I don't know what it's called, but it is definitely coming along. I have to do something about the front rims because they're really dirty, and I power washed it and it doesn't seem to come off. Gonna have to do some kind of mega polishing for sure. Oops, sorry. So the fiberglass part of the rear area here was cracked. This part here was lifted above that part, so I pried it back into place. I mean, I have to, get it at least even, and then was able to put Bondo there. Same thing happened over here. He must have gotten hit right over here, so this entire chunk was inside. This was sticking out, so I had to pry this over that lip, just to make it even. There was quite a dip in there, so I had to remove a little bit of fiberglass just to at least get it even, So I removed the right taillight. It was really easy. Just 2 Phillips screws, and then it and 2 nuts over here, 2 bolts in there. So it's 4 altogether. It came right out, as long as you remove the bulbs out of the taillight assembly, and it was relatively easy. So I'm going to show you the progress of this. So it looks like that now, and I'll have pictures of it. Click, 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 just to see what it eventually looks like. I'm not a great painter, and just to spot paint these areas, you're gonna have to do some kind of a divide, whether or not you want to mask off here, but then when you're done, you're gonna have like a line there. Or do you mask off just that part, which is this bottom rear bumper cover, and you'd have to paint the whole thing, But then this is kind of shiny over here, and I know that if after I paint it, it's probably not going to be that shiny. So, you got to sacrifice whether or not you want to have an ugly line here, or do you want to have that not that shiny. So, I mean, it does have quite a lot of scratches. It could use a paint job, So I'm thinking that I will just do that. Same goes for the top over here. I mean, what am I going to do? Have a line over here, Then I'd have to paint this entire strip right there, which it could use, I'll just mask off this area here, so that it'll be a line there, and I'll just paint this area. But then I look over here, this isn't too bad, I guess I could live with it. But also I painted this bottom part there. It was disgusting, this part here. So that looks pretty good. Also waxed the top part, the lights. So the progress of this Bondo on the right taillight area. Thanks for watching. So it's a work in progress. Every time I start sanding, I'm not happy with it, so I start putting more Bondo on, and then I think about it and I go, well, why am I doing all this if I'm not going to make it, you know, really good, right? So I started doing this, and then I figured, oh boy, I'm going to do this, and that doesn't feel too good, so now I'm going to start doing that. And then I said, oh my God, well, I feel something bad there. There's a chunk there missing. There's a scratch there. If I'm going to do that, I might as well do the entire quarter panel. So now what I was just going to, you know, take half an hour or an hour to fix a small little crack, I've kind of made it a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. So, I mean, I can't stop now. I got to keep going. And then when I do that, this is actually the worst side. So, going to be doing some pretty major body work now. Just when I thought I was going to be able to get this thing out on the road and drive it around, I just have more things to do. So, let's see how this turns out.